Hello, and welcome back to the 1991 Review Channel. At the end of the last episode, right after being assigned the heavy responsibility of watching over the ticking time bomb Qin Mu by the young ancestor, Grand Chancellor Ba Shan immediately went to his room to pack his bags. Not long after, just as Qin Mu was about to close his door to rest, the Grand Chancellor suddenly barged in, followed by his giant pet bull. Qin Mu could only sigh in resignation. Seeing the youth's dumbfounded expression, Ba Shan declared loudly, "The Grand Chancellor told me to stick to you like a shadow, so naturally, I must stay with you to prevent you from causing more trouble." With that, he began arranging his belongings, making himself completely at home in Qin Mu's room. At the same time, he sent Nyo the bull to fetch some wine. Hearing this, Hulinger's eyes lit up, and she leaped onto Bull's head, demanding to go along. A short while later, one bull and one fox returned, completely wasted, stumbling with their arms and paws around each other's shoulders. In their drunken state, they had become sworn siblings, completely forgetting their old grudge. As for Grand Chancellor Ba Shan, his uncle might look fierce, but he was a certified gossip king. Once the wine started flowing, so did the words. He began to review every influential figure in the Imperial College. He was like a living encyclopedia of drama, revealing everything from their skills and backgrounds to their deepest, darkest secrets, like who owed whom money, who had a secret crush on whom, and which respected none was secretly dating a lover. Qin Mu went from being annoyed to genuinely intrigued, realizing this Grand Chancellor was even chattier than Wei Yong. As he got tipsy, Grand Chancellor Ba Shan recounted meeting his master again on his way back, an old man with amputated legs who could run incredibly fast, and a blind man with profound martial arts who had beaten him up. Hearing this, Qin Mu was shaken to his core, immediately realizing they were Butcher and Grandpa Cripple. Later that night, under the moonlight, he went into the courtyard to practice the pig butchering saber technique. Each slash, though simple, contained a terrifying killing intent. The drowsy Ba Shan suddenly jolted, his eyes becoming sharp. He threw aside his wine gourd, drew his saber, and executed a corresponding move. Seeing this, Qin Mu immediately responded in kind. The two saber styles clashed, sending sparks flying. It was not just a duel of skill, but a communion of saber intent. In that moment, they were no longer supervisor and ward, but two saber masters who had found a kindred spirit. Finally, as they sheathed their sabers, Grand Chancellor Ba Shan spoke first, clasping his hands and saying, "Junior brother." Qin Mu also bowed in respect, "Senior brother." After realizing they were fellow disciples, the two happily sat down to talk. Grand Chancellor Ba Shan revealed that he knew where the lower half of their master's body was and was determined to retrieve it. The conversation then shifted to Qin Mu's strength. Seeing his new senior brother express doubt about his ability to defeat Daoist Ling Yun, Qin Mu simply picked up a dry piece of firewood, treated it like a sword, and executed a single thrust. A terrifying explosion erupted, and an entire section of the room's wall was blown to smithereens. Grand Chancellor Ba Shan was sent flying into the rubble. He staggered back up, internally horrified. "This kid is a monster," but outwardly laughed loudly. "And I thought Daoist Ling Yun took a bribe. If it were me and I wasn't prepared, I wouldn't have been able to block that either." The loud explosion attracted many students, who were all delighted, thinking Qin Mu had finally been taught a lesson. But then, Grand Chancellor Ba Shan did something that stunned everyone, especially Qin Mu. He announced in a loud voice, with no intention of concealing it, "Your abilities are extremely high, but it seems there is a problem with your cultivation method, a flaw on your left shoulder." This statement landed like a bombshell in the crowd. Qin Mu was stunned, unable to understand why his newly acknowledged senior brother would do such a thing. Was this a test or a betrayal? Meanwhile, all the students, including the head senior brother Shen Wanyan, heard it loud and clear. Greedy and triumphant glimmers lit up in their eyes. Spotting Shen Wanyan, Ba Shan called him over and introduced him to Qin Mu. After some pleasantries, Ba Shan laughed and said to Qin Mu, "Junior brother, why are you calling him senior brother? You should call him martial nephew." He then turned to proud Shen Wanyan and casually declared, "He and I share the same master. He is my junior brother, so you must call him martial uncle." Hearing this, Shen Wanyan looked as if he'd been struck by lightning. His face went from red to pale. He protested through gritted teeth. "If my cultivation and strength are higher than his, do I still need to call him martial uncle?" Grand Chancellor Ba Shan bluntly shut him down. "Don't even think about it. You are no match for him. Don't fight him. You're guaranteed to lose." Furious, Shen Wanyan stormed off, not forgetting to leave a challenge behind. Qin Mu paid it no mind and was about to head to the Heavenly Records Tower, but as he stepped out the door, he found his path completely blocked by all the students, their eyes all fixed on his left shoulder. A mocking voice called out, "Outcast, your weakness isn't exposed by the Grand Chancellor. This time, we'll make sure you get beaten from one end of the alley to the other." The entire scholar's residence was ready. Will Qin Mu be overwhelmed by the mob, or will he sweep through the scholar's residence once again? Subscribe to the 1991 Review YouTube channel for more details. For now, goodbye and see you again.